This is all part of the first song. Piece of performance art. He's not looking now.
Hey.
You know, can you turn that down? It's a bit bright, isn't it? Every time I play. Is there a dimmer switch? Fucking hell. Right. I can't see anyone. Is anyone there?
Lowly ass chickens.
Last time I think he brought that lamp over to me. Will you hear that? Yeah. I prefer that much more. That's good, or that's a bit, I feel like I'm robbing someone's house and I've been caught. These fucking, I went to IKEA today. Fucking hundreds of these pencils. Hundreds of them. Just poking holes in my arse. I don't know why I couldn't. No. Anyway. Since I was a kid, I always liked stealing the pencils of IKEA. It's like a little fuck you to the system, isn't it? So, yeah. I know I'm going to pay 50 quid for this cupboard. I know it looks like a good deal right now. I know it's going to fall apart in 3 months. But I got 50 pencils off you, so fuck you. Anyway. This song is a history of the world. Is there any way you can dim those lights a little bit? That's literally all it is. It's just either I feel like I'm going to die from a migraine or else nothing. Okay, fine. The red's better, the red's better. Can you leave it on the red? Like we're in a brothel. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, kinky. At least I can sort of see you a little bit then. There's a funny echo coming through on the PA.
Try again?
Hello? Yeah, it's like every time I say something, it comes back again. Can you hear that?
I can hear that again.
Yeah.
Try again?
Hello? It's better, but now it's completely dry. A little bit of reverb, but not like echo. I don't want to feel like I want to feel like I'm down a well as opposed to in a bridge. You can tell I went to a technical music school. Bang goes the big bang in the darkness and thunder. Adam and Eve were strands of bacteria, blindly crawled with the birds and the bee. A few years on, we climbed down from the tree, and we're standing, not standing in Africa, looking at the sky, saying that is really dry. Have you got a bit of reverb I can have on that? It's completely dry. 2, 1, bit more reverb. You're not even changing anything, you're just looking at me. Just nodding. That could go on for a long time, that exchange, couldn't it? Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Sorry, let's start that again. Right. So we're back in time now. Fucking hell. Sorry about it, it's not a very clean start to the show at all. I'm going to do my best to... no, it's too much now. Far too much. Sound like Darth Vader now. What I want is you to do your fucking job. Without any jip. I've probably got tiny little pencils stabbing me in the arse. I don't need you causing any trouble either. We don't even need time for any songs really by this, right, are we? Bang goes the big bang in the darkness and thunder. Adam and Eve were strands of bacteria, blindly crawled with the birds and the bees. A few years on, we climbed down from the trees. We're standing in Africa, looking at the sky, saying, why are we here? What happens when we die? We use God as a word for the things we can't see. Now put on some clothes and let's wait for TV. But it doesn't take long till we're begging in caves, making some men kings and other men slaves, saying God is our reason, God is our leader. God spoke to me and he told me to kill you. We spread like a virus to every dark corner. Greeks and Romans all laying down borders, the soldiers, the slaves, the queens and the king. Wherever they were, they all used to sing. Birth, death, weddings and war. Their songs, they said, marriage, they get. Above the same earth, beneath the same star, you can't hide the beast that we are. Invading, enslaving, and trading the plunder, tobacco and opium, tea leaves and sugar. Empires built with the bones of the slaughtered, a barrel of booze in return for your daughters. And birth, death, weddings and war. They songs, they said, mariage, they get. It's the French. Above the same earth, beneath the same star, you can't hide the beast that we are. Well, by the dark ages we're getting into guns, still fighting over God and who's got the right one. Still singing and dancing, now we're painting on canvas, passing the time with our sex and our violence. The West gets rich, strangles the earth. Romeo and Juliet can't make it work. Factories, A-bombs and flying machines. Finally, someone invents the TV. And it's birth, death, weddings and war. They songs, they say, mariage, yeah. Above the same earth, beneath the same star, you can't hide the beast that we are. Instead of hunting, now we go to Tesco's. Instead of talking, now we wear headphones. Instead of mountains, we're heading for Mars. Instead of God, we have credit cards. And still here, 2000 and something. No peace, economy's crashing. Just singing and dancing and looking at the sky, saying, why are we here? What fucking happens when we die? Saying birth, death, weddings and war. That's all we are here for. Above the same earth, beneath the same star. If all of the past was played as a song, and our lives are a beat of the drum, and our lives are a beat of the drum. Thank you. Thank you. It's quite hard, but I'm going to take my cup off. Seriously, a little bit more reverb, just a little bit more reverb. Thank you. I'm going to attempt to take my jumper off. He's whistling at me. I wouldn't do that. Been breathing in for about 3 months. Started drinking ale as well, which is nice. I feel like a very old man. But there you go. Should we do another song? Is that the idea? I'm having a small mental breakdown. quite funny. It's weird that backdrop's quite strange looking, isn't it? Like a wall on the Starship Enterprise. Anyway, after this, I'm going to do a song about either the self-checkout machines at the supermarket or my father's genitals. We'll come to that later. First, I'm going to do a song about election stuff. It's in the wrong thing. Fucking hell, I'm sorry. I've been looking for something to hang on to, looking underneath the sunset of red, orange and blue, as the skies turn black and the winds gently cool. I see nothing in the distance except the burning fuel, which rolls out of the wires and then into our brain, fills our children's minds with regret and with shame, until they're dreaming of things which they can't understand. And they're standing in nightclubs with knives in their hands. Well, Parliament's hung as they hang them in chains, try them for murder and capital gains, and don't let them down until their eyes fill with tears to the sound of the markets crashing. But I don't really care, see I don't really mind, 'cause there's nothing but hounds in the election line. As for the edges of these oceans so deep, I say open the gates, this land is not ours to keep, because borders they are nothing except a fence around the hole, where the thieves keep all of the jewels that they stole. And the walls of Westminster, they are painted with blood, and they shine with the souls of the slaves that we robbed. And the businessman's empire now lies cold in the mud, and he can't ask for forgiveness because he doesn't have a God except the money in his pockets and his first true love, and the sound of the markets crashing. Well, I'm heading for the hills, I'm selling my TV, 'cause I'm tired of being told to buy things I don't need. And I know they would accuse me of apathy, but my feet were made for walking. And I'm not coming back until they see what we are, just a lost little species who stares at the stars. Oh, I'm not coming back until there's nothing at all except the sound of the empire crashing, except the sweet sound of the markets crashing. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a crossroads in the set at this point. We decide what we do, what song to sing. Do we sing the one about the self-checkout machines, or do we sing the song about my father's dental records, which is what I said.
Check.
I'm going to do the other one. I'm just a monkey on a rock, I'm just a monkey on a rock. I swam through my father's cock. Just biology. Come on. Well, we're bigger than that. I'm just a monkey on a rock. Well, I fell in love with my GPS. Said hold me tightly at the next left. Of you now I do no wrong if you tell me, baby, how to get home. I went to Thailand to find myself, realized I was somebody else. Said, doctor, what can you do for me? He suggested plastic surgery. I got a facelift and a double D chest, but all the looking down keeps crooking my neck. Yeah. So I wait for Ma and Pa to die, inherit their money and do what I like. But Ma and Pa are gonna live so long and the cool center won't give me a job. So the bailiffs come and they talk to me, to my best friend, to my TV. So I go to college and I get a degree. David Cameron's gonna rescue me. Or I could learn to sing and I cut my hair, go on TV and be a millionaire. And I won't see no World War III. Simon Cowell gonna rescue me. But when I got to the studio, they asked me what hardships I know. Said I never lived out on the street. And they told me to come back next week. So the next week I was waiting there. I did my makeup and I did my hair. I sung a song. Ooh yeah, baby. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. And they looked at me. Said, boy, what is your story? I said, I was brought up by wolves. And they started to listen. And Simon Cowell came out of his hole and he started to glisten. I said, Simon, what's the meaning of life, man? He said, I'm just a monkey on a rock. I'm just a monkey on a rock. I swam through my father's cock. I'm just a monkey on a rock. Thank you very much. We're getting some of the reverb now. Okay. How am I going for time? Does anyone know what time it is? Why do musicians never know the fucking time? Why do every time, everyone always goes, do you know how many times do you know? There should be like a law that all musicians should wear a watch. That should happen, shouldn't it? Anyway, whoop. You've turned me off, turned off the microphone. Wow, are you on your period tonight? Yeah. He's very moody, isn't he, tonight? There's something's going on. Anyway. Here's a song. I never got an answer, did I? But anyway, we'll just carry on. Thank you. So I've got sort of 2 or 3 more. This is a song about the town I grew up in, amongst other things. This town bleeds like an open wound. Sorry. This town bleeds like an open. No, forgot how to play the song. That's it. This town bleeds like an open wound. Found no peace in a rented room. And every brick sings a different tune. Either kissed or cried on every avenue. I make my way through the rain-torn streets, past the drunks and their pieces of meat, where the alcohol night clouds their mind, but them souls are wishing for closing time, where the coachy boy is bound to keep me warm. The buttons are hanging off, the sleeves are torn, and the wind outside howls like a newborn. Please tell me why I'm here before you tell me to stay, 'cause the Big Bang doesn't care if I pray. Yeah, I can fill my time in a million ways. Put a little of the sunshine in my day. But there's still a swing on the old oak tree where we used to play, my brother and me. But sometimes I feel like going home. Home is a child of memory. I cried a tear when I heard from you. There's really nothing that I can say or do. That's the hardest lesson I ever learned. You light a candle just to watch it burn. See you get caught up in a raging winter storm. All the lights are off, the curtains were drawn. You can live like a king, but you die like a newborn. So this road will take us from place to place. I'm gonna let this hair grow from my face. Where I'm bound, I cannot tell. If you believe the Bible, then I'm bound for hell. I got a loving eye, she got me. She knows a place inside my dream. If I sell this ring, it'll make me sad. I'll buy me a brand new sleeping bag. There's a map, the stars on her chest. There's the universe in behind her eyes. Well, I'll meet you at 6 after some rest. We'll get paid. We'll get drunk. We'll get by. We'll chase the sunset until the morning. We'll sleep through 1,000 world wars. And I cry like a widow, and I smile like a newborn. Thank you, Cambridge! It's a pleasure to be here, as always. I always enjoy being here in this venue. This very strangely laid out venue.
What town was that?
What one?
What town?
What town did I grow up in? Kingston upon Thames.
Got a big record shop.
Jamaica. Although there's no Thames in Jamaica as far as I know. So it doesn't quite work. Anyway, here's another song. This song's about everything. Well, you're 6 seconds old in the arms of your lover. No, again. That would just be sick. Sorry. Start again. Fucking hell. Right, that's it. Well, you're 6 seconds old in the arms of your mother. There you go. 6 weeks later you start to see colour. And you learn pretty soon, if you cry, you get tit. You learn how to crawl and you learn how to shit. By the time you can speak, they've got you in school, where just asking questions is breaking the rule. Where 10 years later that system has won. You stopped asking questions and sucking your thumb. On your 13th birthday, they give you a drink. So you get it all down, you forget how to think. So you tell your first girlfriend you're gonna die young. At the end of her garden, she gives you some tongue. Well, by 14 she's left you. Life is unfair. You got shea on your t-shirt and spikes in your head. And your best friend from school say it just doesn't suit you. You sit on a wall and you talk of the future. Say, king for a king, eye for an eye. Do the birds still sing when they fall from the sky? You slip a little whiskey now into your cup, and you swear that you'll never grow up. You swear that you'll never grow up. Well, your teenage years scar you like daggers. Your insecurities turn into a swagger. Defensifies Normandy, lacking maturity. Drink like a fish, smoke like a chimney. King for a king, eye for an eye. The birds still sing when they fall from the sky. We stand on the rooftops, we scream and we shout. If you swear that tomorrow we'll work it all out. If you swear that tomorrow we'll work it all out. Well, by 20 you're starting to run out of steam. You got no money and you can't sell your dreams. You get a job in an office like a means to an end, and you start wearing shirts and losing your friends. Then one night you meet a girl having a smoke. She looks alright and she laughs at your jokes. But take it all easy, boy, you can be lazy. Watch out, son, you got a baby, oh, 6 seconds old, in the arms of your lover. 6 weeks later she starts to see colour, and you swear that no harm come to her or her mother. Your means to an end, but it's starting to suffer. Say, king for a king, eye for an eye. The birds still sing when they fall from the sky. But at least we can laugh, and at least we can smile, 'cause we all just drop in for a while. Yeah, we all just drop in for a while. Now your hair's getting grey, and so is your moustache. Your best friend from school, he dies in a car crash. You bury him, it's raining, you stand by your wife. You say, what have I done with my life? I'm just a name in a family tree, nothing to history. Like me and my woman, that's all that it means to me. King for a king, eye for an eye. The birds still sing when they fall from the sky. So slip a little whiskey into my cup, and I swear that I never grow up. Yeah, I swear that I'll never grow up. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got one more if that's all right. For this one, I'm going to stand up. I once saw Kraftwerk live. And when the guy started tapping his foot, the whole fucking crowd went mental as if he just stage dived. The thing, less is more, you see. Especially when you're a German techno band. It's a great gig. Right. Unfortunately, some of you will not get to hear the song about the self-checkout machines. Luckily, it's on my CD, so one way to solve that problem. This song's about being a waster. I spent 6 hours watching TV. It's a weird one, isn't it? Have you got the giggles? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? If the crowd got the giggles. If the whole crowd just couldn't stop fucking up. I was trying to play a really serious song about my mate who's died or something. You'll just fucking laugh. Dreams I've had like that. I spent 6 hours watching TV, Antiques and Jeremy, till 4 in the afternoon. When my mother came in, said it's wearing pretty thin, son, you better get a fucking job soon. Well, I went onto the internet to see what jobs I could get, just to keep my mother satisfied. But with my degree in aviation, for every single occupation I felt somewhat overqualified. Then I saw in the corner of the screen, someone had sent a message to me, and they put certain characters in bold. I cried tears as I read every single word they'd said. All of my problems were solved. I said, don't worry, mother, 'cause I got this email from the prince of some country somewhere. He said his plan could never fail. I give him all my bank details and he'll make me a millionaire. Next morning I was so excited I pissed myself, didn't try to hide it. I had pound signs gleaming in my eyes. So I went on down to Savile Row to buy myself a suit of gold, but they only had silver in my size. I thought, what should I do with all this money? Oh Lord, wouldn't it be funny if I bought myself a brand new limousine? So I went down to the limousine shop in Cambridge. Is there a Cambridge accent? No. Okay. We'll presume that it was this individual who works at the limousine shop, went to the university. I'm sorry, sir, we're closing down. No one can afford limousines in this town. I'm broke. I'm bankrupt. I'll have to sell my kids. Don't sell your children. I think I can save them. Come and have a fucking look at this. I said, don't worry, Mr. Salesman, 'cause I got this email from the prince of some country somewhere. He said his plan could never fail. I'll give him both our bank details and he'll make us both millionaires. And it's hoedown time, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. The end of the hoedown. It's the end of that bit, please, thanks. This is where we do the serious message in the song. Quiet down the front, please. Those fucking IKEA pencils sticking in the back, stabbing me in the back. Anyway, we're in the limousine salesman and whistling Dixie at this point, thinking about our suits of solid gold. Then suddenly, out of the blue, we saw ourselves a hippie or two, and they were protesting about the war. Change the record. We followed them down to number 10, Trafalgar Square, then back again, and then we started banging on the door. We said, come on, David, speak to us. We're tired and we're pissed off. And some of us are moving to France. Finally, he showed his face. And after him in second place was Nick Clegg on his Game Boy Advance. So how you doing, Nick? What level are you on? Is it level 4? So, what game are you playing, Nick? He said, Grand Theft Auto 5? I said, hold on a minute, Nick, you can't get Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Game Boy. What are you really playing? I looked over his shoulder. He was playing Princess Peach virtual knitting for the under 5s. And I thought, Nick, you fucking cunt. And then from the crowd, sorry, they don't like swearing. And then from the crowd, there came a shout, and everybody turned to them. And in the middle of the humdrum was David Cameron's mum, standing there shaking her hood. She said, "David, what are you doing? The country's in meltdown. I'm buying all my knickers from Primark, and I used to get them from BHM. The people are rioting, the high streets are empty, everything's going to shit." And David looked at his mother. There's a lot of reverb on that now. And I said unto him, "Thou Father and the Ghost." I went to see the Book of Mormon last night. Fucking hell. I feel like I'm going to go to hell just for sitting in the audience. Anyway, David looked at his mother. And he said unto him, "Don't forget to buy one of Will Varley's CDs in a minute when he finishes his gig. He'll be standing just there in a second, and if no one buys one, he looks like a dick." It was a very strange thing for David to have said at that point, and they never spoke of it again. And then he said to his mother, across the crowds that accumulates outside his house in number 10, he said, "Don't worry, mother, 'cause I got this email from the prince of some country somewhere. He said his plan could never fail. I'll give him all our bank details,